Hello and welcome to another episode of Only Dude in the House. It is New Year's Eve. I got some time on my hands before the game. I'm wearing my Michigan hat for you guys today. Sorry if you're not a Michigan fan, but go blue. My sister-in-law and her two boys are here hanging out with us. Got a pork butt on the smoker here in about an hour, less than an hour. I got to check on it again. And just have some time on my hands before the game starts, and I wanted to get some things done, just, fiddle-fart around the garage and get things cleaned up from the project from last weekend. Thought I'd just bring you guys along. I need to get these tools all cleaned up, but I burnt all the wood that was on there. That's from last weekend. But the timer's here. I got actually 45 minutes before I need to go up and start spraying the pork butt down. Big Blue's in the garage, looking good. Glad he's in here out of the weather. I need to get the SUV out of the garage and make some room. That way I can clean the floor up. I need to get this stuff kind of taken out and put on the other side. All this needs to be moved. I got the crossbow there. I need to sight that in today. That's my El Cheapo. I haven't shot one deer with it, but a buddy of mine, actually, you've seen him in videos, Pastor Seth, he shot two, maybe one deer with it. But I need to make some room here on this other side because I want to put stuff over there since this isn't going to be moving anytime soon. Then I'm going to get the Danger Ranger up here. It's really dreary out. The cats are up on the trampoline just hanging out. But Sonoma's sitting here looking good, but I need to pull it in, maybe do the interior of that today. Just really depends on how much time I have. Not a whole lot of time, but just taking my time, enjoying the day, trying to stay moving. I don't want to just lay around all the time. So let's get this SUV out of the garage. All right, so I got the Danger Ranger around. I need to work on, first of all, I want to get in here and get this garage swept out. But this is broke. So I want to see if I can somehow pull this out, get a hold of it somehow, and see if I can maybe, I don't know, JB weld that back together. I don't know. There is these bolts. I might actually see if I can take this apart. I can get this handle off of here. Then maybe I can just repair it and put it back on. I don't know. I want to sweep out the interior just a little bit. I mean, there's rocks and all kinds of junk in there. Wipe things down. Can't do much about the seat, but at least kind of make it look gooder, if that's possible. This is staying on. Nothing in the back needs to change. Maybe just throw that away. I'm not going to wash it. I'm not going to change these tires. These tires actually aren't too bad, honestly. It just needs really kind of a new set of front tires. But there's a little bit of rust, down in here. This bumper's. This is the biggest thing here. This is not attached on this side. We can lift it up. See, pretty much lift that up. So just needed some bracket bolts right there. I don't know if I could find some. I don't know even what goes in there. Look on this side, I can't remember. See, I think it's just a bolt. See it right there. That's what's missing. Just that bolt right. Where's that? Right there. So a couple of those. I think a bolt back there. That's all. All right, so I moved Big Blue over a little bit. Boy, I love the smell of the exhaust. So that I can get over here and store some of the stuff over here, because before it was tight. I couldn't get through. So I'm gonna work on that. Get this floor swept up. I'm not gonna worry too much. I'm gonna try to bring stuff out from underneath there, but get this stuff, besides the gasoline cans, all the rest of this stuff I want to get on the other side of the truck so we have room to move around. So that's what I'm going to work on right now. All right, so it's been about 4 hours since I originally put this on, so I'm gonna go ahead and get in here and just give it a little bit of spritz with some apple juice. One that keeps it from drying out, and the apple juice is obviously sweet, so that kind of obviously keeps it flavor in it too. So that's it. So another hour for now, we'll do it again, or maybe 30 minutes. 30 minutes is what I got. Ugh, I really don't like this weather. All right, well, I got the garage swept out. And so now I'm going to back the Danger Ranger in here so I can work on it without being in the rain. Maybe see if I got a bolt I can use to bolt that one side down on the bed. But just try to do a few things to it, spruce it up, and then go ahead and list it to sell. Okay, well, I spent a lot of time, as always, working on something that I don't really think was that important, but tried to see what I could do for this handle, and it didn't work, and ended up breaking in both places. So there's no handle at all. But at this point in time, I don't care. I'm selling it as it is. I just kind of wiped the interior out and made it look a little bit shinier, and I'm just listing it, get whatever I can out of it. So I'm gonna do that right now. Take this up front or whatever and shoot some photos, and then get that listed. And then I don't have a whole lot of time left. I may try to get to the interior of the Sonoma and get that cleaned out. I want to get those mats out of there. It's just ridiculous, but I might do that tomorrow. I'm kind of running out of time today, and I want to sit down and watch the Michigan TCU game. So I might call it pretty much quits for now, and then come back. I'm going to be doing video throughout the night, and hopefully this game goes well. Pork butt's going to be getting done here in a few hours, but just thought I'd jump on here and share what progress I've made on this. So that's going to be it for now. I'll jump back on here maybe tomorrow and look and get the other thing clean. But for now, at least got the garage, at least got the Ranger cleaned and ready to list. All right, well, it's now Monday, and I went out this morning and I went hunting, and so now it is squirrel, 11:20, and I'm getting started on doing some stuff here to get finished up. Squirrel. I should go ahead and get my pellet gun. Anyways, I need to take this cap and I need to loosen it up because I put it on and it should really be about here and not here. So what it's doing is it's coming up and rubbing right here on the cab, and it squeals and everything, and I can't get this part shut either. So I need to work on that. I got the then I'm gonna get underneath, and I want to just double check all the bolts and everything on this rear end, since I've driven it quite a bit now, and work on that. And then I think I'm going to work on the interior, getting the interior wiped down and clean, and get that ready to go. And then I'm going to go hunting again tonight, finish off the day. So I have found that I do need to replace the motor mounts, because they are bad. The front shocks are shot. Shocks are shot. And so those need to be replaced. And then I found there's a place here in town where I can take the drive shaft. So all I gotta do is take the drive shaft off and take it in for, you know, less than a couple $100. They'll build me a whole new drive shaft. And I think once I get those things done, this truck will be in really good shape and run real well. And then just maybe working on some body work and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that. But I think I'm gonna go try to shoot that squirrel. All right, so I'm underneath here. I've already gone through and tightened up the bolts on this spring, and then also the bolts over here on the rear end. So now I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna check these ones and see how they look. Okay, those are all snugged. Whew, they did. There was a few of them that were a little bit loose, and so, you know, we just used an impact to bring it down. I thought he wrenched it down as well, but you never know. Just all the movement and driving I've done the last few days, it could have loosened up a little bit. So they're nice and snug now. I feel good. Nothing's moved at this point in time. So I think the last thing I'm going to do before I start working into this cab is maybe pop the hubs off and just go around and check all the lug nuts, make sure they're tight, since like I said, I've been driving on it, so I want to make sure they're good to go. Okay, that wore me out. It's warm out today. It's like 60 degrees, but I got all the lug nuts tightened back up. They were definitely a little bit loose from driving on it, so I feel a lot better about it. So now I'm going to move on to moving this cap back and then working on the interior cleaning. All right, so I've been digging through this truck, and I found all kinds of goodies aside from that toolbox that has nothing in it. He had like drop cloths, plastic drop cloths, a couple umbrellas. One of them still in the bag, never been used. These were stuffed under the seat. That's awesome. You know, there's a ball for a hitch. They had these ropes. There's a pin, a couple of ratchet straps, nylon rope. So yeah, tape measure. Hey, there's the mirror. I need to get that put on at some point in time. But this was all kind of just crammed underneath the seat. There was another crossbar that was stuffed underneath there. Yeah, so they had all kinds of goodies in here. So I'm going to work on getting the Sucker 5000, the shop vac, get this all cleaned out. Here's what I've done to the seat so far. That's without even getting Mr. Clean. I mean, you see the difference already? That gray's coming right back. So I'm going to suck all this out, and then I can start really wiping some stuff down. But it is going on 1 o'clock, and I've only got a couple hours. So I need to start picking up the pace. So here we go. All right, I got what I can get done, but I got to get going and get ready to get back in the woods. I'm already behind. But here's how the interior looks. This up a little bit. You can see interior's so much better. I stole the mats from Big Blue, so even though it's rubber floors, it just keeps them a little bit cleaner. The seats turned out all right. There was a lot more I could do, but for now, this is what I did. These seat belts, they're a lot better than what they were. They were black, kind of like that, but worse. I mean, I got them scrubbed. That center seat belt was pretty bad, but now I feel a little bit more comfortable riding in it, not getting, you know, your good clothes dirty or anything like that, going to school and whatever, because we got to drive it Tuesday. But anyways, I think it looks a little bit better than the outside. So that's going to do it for this episode. If you haven't subscribed, do that now, and click the little bell icon to get more notifications for episodes like this, and also like this, and let me know that you're enjoying it, and hopefully we'll just keep growing this thing, doing things that we like and what we like to do as a family, and just kind of make this something, anything. So we'll see you on the next one.